Hiroshima, Japan, Kiyoshi Masuda.
Government to this project. This project is working for the development of aquaculture in the Highland region of Papua New Guinea.
Kiyoshi is a JICA aquaculture expert, paid by the Japanese government to teach fingerling fish culture development to the people of the Highlands.
Until recently, also demand is very high. The government couldn't distribute enough fingerlings to the farmers. When they are small, like 0.1 gram, they are stocked here and grow to around half gram in 1 month.
Chicken manure is stored for the ponds. As you can see, the evidence down here, a few feathers. This chicken manure goes in sacks and is drug across the pond to increase the algae bloom for nutrition for the little fingerlings.
We bring the mature male and female checked, put together in the tank with the hormone injected, and usually after 8 hours to 12 hours they respond and mate inside the pond, and naturally they spawn. Because of this highlands of Guinea is located in the tropical area where there's no season, and it is located at a high altitude. It's very pleasant weather here. 12 months, all time it is pleasant. It's pleasant to fish too, so they don't stress. They didn't get any stress during the growing season. So they continue to grow and continue to mature in this condition. We have 38 ponds in this farm. The bush there, after behind that small banana trees, until that area we have small and big ponds, altogether 38. We imported last year from Nepal. This fish eat, as name suggests, eat grass. So the farmer doesn't need anything to buy, to feed. So we have plenty grass in our lands. The farmers can just feed them and they grow.
I would like to thank the doctor for his hard work in coming to Papua New Guinea and assisting the needs of the people here. Protein supplies that will be greatly enhanced by his tenure here.
Thank you, Jerry. I hope that we can assist the people here.
In these next scenes, you'll see a beautifully developed family-owned aquaculture farm for growth of trout and carp.
The river splits in half, comes through the weirs, goes straight down here, drops into a pipe, and follows the pipe on all the way across, and then goes into a receiving tank and feeds the fish pond. These ponds are terraced, one flows into the next one. Over here there's a third pond, there's a fourth pond to the right, and a big, very large pond to the left.
These grow-out aquaculture ponds took 6 months to build. Within 8 months, they'll market their first 2,000 fish. I'd like to introduce you to the men that helped build it.
This is family-owned project, and it is not funded by anybody. It is been started by the family, and that is the family asset. In this community, about 1,000 plus students, 1,000 plus people around this area.
What language group is it?
It's Kahuku language.
You spoke Kahuku?
You spoke Kahuku language.
Ah, good.
From my left, from my left, right? And it's Utex Namao, Joseph Gomahe, Matthew Ismail, Colin Benson, Sarufa Uwe, Micah Henry, and James Jack.
James, thank you.
Jack.
as the water comes to the dam there, it's piped from there into the first pond, and from there it's piped into the second pond, and the last pond where the fish are in there, the small one, close to this Punai house. And the wastewater goes out through the big creek here, where the water is brought in, and the other one goes right out to the other pond, where they are keeping the carp. Those ones are for trout, and the big one down there is for carp.
I found my way to Papua New Guinea as a Peace Corps teacher, American Peace Corps teacher. I came down here with the intent to teach agriculture. I arrived in 1994. I was here from 1994 and 1995. Through Ian Mupafi's interest in me, I began to take a larger and larger part in the livestock problems, solving the livestock problems, and suggesting changes in the livestock industry here. The small ruminant industry here in Papua New Guinea, which includes sheep and goats, has been suffering a great deal over the years because of the introduction from Australia of heavy wool breed sheep. These sheep do not adapt very well. They have problems with internal and external parasites. They're used to a temperate climate. There's a condition here called static phototrophism, which in many of the animals does not allow the animal enough fluctuation in light and temperature to produce the necessary glandular activity to stimulate estrus. And there are over 200 ewes that are now 5 years of age. They came in as bred ewes and they have not rebred. And this is the result of phototrophism. These animals came off South Island in New Zealand out of a cool temperate climate, and they have just been incapable of adapting to this warm, hot, humid tropics. So therefore, as breeding animals, they've been a failure. And this has been a major problem with the sheep that have been introduced from Australia. We are planning on introducing hair sheep out of the hot, humid tropics, animals that have adapted to this kind of environment elsewhere, and we feel that they will make a major contribution in meat and less expensive to maintain. We hope to bring in Dorper semen out of South Africa, Damara semen also out of South Africa, and black belly Barbados and Cathatrins from the United States. With the wool breeds, we weren't very successful, but with the new introductions and the meat breeds, we should be able to meet our objective within the next 3 to 5 years. We have a program now. We're going to try artificial insemination by selecting 100 of the largest does that we could find in our area, in the surrounding 4 provinces, and we intend to breed them artificially to ennobled red-headed boar meat goats. And this is a breed that developed in South Africa over the last 50 years. It's the only true meat goat that has ever really been developed. It's very large, very meaty, and I think it will make a major contribution here through its crossbreds and through an upgrading program. Our laying industry here for fresh eggs is not very good because of the quality of feed that comes in to Papua New Guinea from Queensland and Australia. And without a consistent laying ration, the laying hens that are here